And then
now,
coming in with a
focus on
flare.
the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Oh, my God, what the hell happened there?
Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down.
She said
And bring the
nice.
plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line. That was excellent.
That was excellent? Are you kidding me? I almost killed myself. I swear I hit the prop. I got an A for that? So I've not touched this game yet. So I let it download overnight. I woke up in the morning and it had me set my... Oh, let me mute this. Had me set my character. So I gave myself a look and everything. But I haven't played it. I haven't touched it or anything yet. So we're going to do that together. Hey, what's going on Cute Zep on Twitch? Appreciate you being here. We're going to do some flight sim. My first time opening it up. My goal is to launch into career mode. And start an aviation career while I'm sitting here in my hotel room at my aviation job. Anyway, let's see. So I got the record going, stream's going, Instagram's going. You guys can see it properly. Okay, let's go. Okay, so let me just look at career mode because that's my ultimate goal, is to do a career progression in the game. Okay, let's do it. Okay, yeah, I'm seeing what your comment said, so I'll see what happens when you started to play. Right now, Rise of a Pilot. Choose any location in the world where you want to start your career. I'm going to start where I started my career. And we're going to start in Dallas, Texas. In McKinney. That's where I started. So I selected McKinney. And it's just loading, so we'll just give it a second. A small grass strip in East Texas. Ooh. Ooh, here we go. Okay, so we are in the game. Let's see. So choose airport. Yep, we got McKinney. That's where I got my career started. So let's start my virtual career here too. Okay. I don't think the FBO is supposed to look like that. Like, come on, why do you have to download assets like a building and trees? Why not have the trees stored locally? Okay, we'll just give it some time. Flights. Longest I've had is about 6 hours, maybe 7 hours. I'd probably say average is around 3 or 3.5. So I saw myself walking into a building, and that's it. Good job, Microsoft. Ooh, my God. Look at that guy's nose, or his face. Not everyone in the world has access to good internet. Why do you have to stream 3D assets to make your game work?
Hello there. You must be Dude Oxide, right?
All right, he spoke to me, even though his face is still all messed up. Hello there, you must be Dude Oxide. Yes, I am. Benjamin Whalen is his name. Welcome to McKinney. I'm Benjamin, the owner of this Aero Club. Here at the club, we provide all the training lessons you need to get started and earn your private pilot's license. Oh, I'm so excited. Then, once you've earned your PPL, you can build up your flight hours and get more experience by talking to people.
And get more experience by taking people out.
Oh, taking people out on first flights. Cool.
But before any of that, let's head outside and take a flight to get familiar with our aircraft and the local surroundings.
All right, let's go take a flight. I have a bandwidth too low warning over here. Hey!
Welcome to the apron. This is where all our flying adventures begin. Why don't you walk around a bit while I finish the pre-flight preparations?
Oh my god, I'm at an airplane, guys. I'm at an airplane. Can I look around? Whoa. Okay, if we're in McKinney, then I don't know where I am. That's the runway out there, which means that should be the Cirrus Service Center, this building. Anyway. Oh my god, I walk so slow.
Today we will be flying in a Cessna 172 Skyhawk. It's the main trainer airplane in our flight school. Our Cessna's got a glass cockpit and a 180 horsepower engine. Climbs well and is easy to fly. It's one sweet ride. I'm ready if you are, so hop in and buckle up.
Hop in and
Good
buckle
times
up.
roll.
Can I crouch? I can't crouch. What if I want to look under the belly? Oh, I automatically crouch. Look at my shadow. That's wild. You can't hit your head in this plane. Boom. Oh, there's a dude in there already. That's my instructor. Is that William?
Plane is
I
majestic.
mean,
You
Benjamin.
should see it in the air. Get inside so we can get started.
Can I look at the oil? I can't check the oil. Wait, is that? This is the oil access cover. Oh, okay. It looks like we've got oil. Okay. Looks good. Okay, strut looks good. Ooh, I can see my body. Ah, that's awesome. Can't tug the alternator belt. I know, right? Starter looks good. I see the ring gear. Oh, there's the alternator. Sweet. All right. Press left button and B to enter the aircraft. Ooh, open the door. Ooh, sweet.
Welcome aboard. While you settle in, let's go over our flight plan. After taking off, we will climb to 2,100 feet above sea level and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Ready?
Okay.
Why don't you start the engine for us?
Okay, so he says we're gonna climb up to 2,100 feet, and then fly over the airport to enjoy the view. Okay, so start the engine. Press right button and down to complete startup procedure. Does it do it for me? I kind of want to do it myself. I don't want it to do it for me. Let's see. I'm gonna go battery on, alternator on. Okay, avionics. We'll turn those on too. We're gonna put the mixture in. I'm gonna crack the throttle just a little bit. Oh, it won't let me? Okay, never mind. Can I look around or move around? No, I can just stay here. Okay, so how do I can make this invisible by hitting it? Okay. So let's see, we got taxi light, beacon lights. Turn the beacon on, turn the fuel pump on. Just for a second, you don't need the fuel pump in a high wing. Turn that off. Pitot heat, cabin power, okay. Strobe lights now. So I believe start. And then go to
Perfect.
both.
The wind is from 270 degrees direction with a speed of 9 knots, so we'll be taking off from runway 18.
Runway 18.
Okay, let me taxi to the runway.
Oh, he's going to taxi for us? Okay. Yeah, this is a Cessna 172. Okay, we're on the runway. This is so cool. This is McKinney. Man, I haven't been here in a long time.
Alright, now comes the fun part.
What's the fun part? Hey, you didn't lead the mixture for taxi, sir.
After releasing the brakes and applying full power, we will speed up and take off once we reach 60 knots airspeed. We will be climbing at 75 knots.
So rotate at 60, climb at 75.
While climbing, we will follow a left-hand traffic pattern and make 2 turns.
Left traffic. Okay, right button X to release parking brake. And that should
Ready for
be
takeoff?
down
Apply full
here.
power to get us moving.
Okay, so full power. Can I just hit A? Yes, I can. All right. Can I do it from in the cockpit? I can. Okay, cool. Cool. Okay, power is coming up. Oh, and I tried to adjust my rudder,
And I'll
but...
take care of the pedals, steering the aircraft on the runway during takeoff.
Okay, so he's going to steer us. That's fine. We're passing 50 knots. And there's 60. Rotate. Whoa, I rotated a bit too hard.
We have reached 55 knots. Pull the yoke a little bit to lift off.
And then climb at 75. So I got to bring the nose down a little bit. There's 73.
Perfect climbing attitude and speed. I see you know what you're doing.
You betcha I know what I'm doing. Can I do a barrel roll? Nah, I won't do it.
Let's fly over it.
There's McKinney. Let's fly over it. I did all my training, or most of my training, out of McKinney. The only exception is my multi. I did it over in Denton, within the pattern. So I'm very familiar with these views.
Fantastic. I know that you're busy navigating and controlling the plane, but don't forget to enjoy the view.
Oh, I'm enjoying it. Don't worry, buddy. Go over to Addison. I'm sure we'll make a trip there eventually. Hey guys, don't forget to join me on Twitch. You'll get the full experience. I've got my Twitch going on the side over here.
Well done. I believe you have a talent for piloting.
Oh, I'm climbing like a bat out of hell.
Let's head back to the ground now.
Ooh, head back to the ground? Do I get to land? Oh, he does it for me. Okay.
Chapter in your pilot's journey if you want to embark on it. Let's catch up at our headquarters.
Sweet! First flight complete! You seem comfortable out there. I'm sure you'll get your PPL in no
Sure,
time.
you will get your PPL in no time.
Thank you, sir.
There's a laptop in the office that shows all the certification information you'll need for your PPL exam. Take a look.
Do I need to take the written test, do you think? I'm not going to take no damn written test. Okay, let's see. So we have head to your certification to pass your PPL exam. Certification.
Here you can see all the different certifications you can pass throughout your career.
Oh, okay. So this is all the certifications I can earn.
Your first step is to work towards your private pilot license.
Okay, first step is towards your PPL. So that's what's in the middle right here. And then from here, I can go on to rotorcraft, powered lift rating, and then turbine engine rating. So this is all helicopter stuff. If I go left, I go from private to commercial, get my night currency, and then instrument rating onto multi-rating. And let's see. So multi-rating or instrument, or both, gets me my airline transport, so ATP, which then gets me my jet and then heavy airliner. Or I can go down to turboprop. Oh, okay, so another path is get my commercial, then down to tailwheel, high performance, which goes to turboprop, then scoop endorsement. Whoa. Okay, so I think my plan is going to be get my commercial, and then my instrument. I have to get my instrument. And then my airline... Okay, one step at a time. Let's get the commercial license first. Or let's get the private license first. Okay, back to HQ. Let's see. Reputation level, I'm a C right now. Do you know who I am? Okay, specialization not available. Company's not available. Mission is not available. Okay, so certification. Private pilot license.
All the training lessons you'll need to pass the PPL exam are available here. Make sure you're comfortable with these before taking the exam.
Okay, so I need to... Oh, interesting. So these are all the training lessons I need to pass my private pilot exam. and I need to make sure I'm comfortable. So the private pilot exam is 2,000 credits, and I have 5,000 credits. Huh. Now, do I have to pay to rent the airplanes? Aircraft available after the exam: a Cessna 152, a 172, JMB VL3, oh, a CTSL, I know that one, and then a Robin DR400, which has no picture. Okay. Let's see. Aircraft essentials. It looks like this is getting to a training session. Okay, so in this tutorial, you'll learn about the yoke, which controls the aircraft's ailerons and elevator, the rudder pedals, and then the throttle and RPM indicator. Sure, let's do it. Hey, we're back. Okay, I forget what this lesson is. Aircraft essentials, I think it was. Okay.
Let's get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 172, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke.
Okay, in front of you is the yoke.
The steering wheel, more or less. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons.
Oh, look at the ailerons, sure. Woo, there they are.
Okay. Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator. Nice. Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes.
Yep, I see the rudder. Boom.
Great.
Great. Why are you wearing first officer bars? I want to learn from a
Last but not
captain.
least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power. First, look at the throttle and select it. Look
Okay.
away from the throttle and increase power.
Look away from the throttle. What are we talking about?
System test. Okay.
Did I miss something? Oh, hold A to increase throttle.
Set your throttle to idle.
Okay.
Excellent. When the engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator. You will find it on your PFD screen
Whoa.
in the top left corner.
I made that iPad appear out of nowhere. I wish I could do that in real life. What are we doing? I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Look at the RPM indicator. Right. RPM indicator. What? What RPM indicator? Look, discover the instrument panel. Look at the RPM indicator by using, oh my God. By using what? By using the right stick? Where's the indicator? There's no RPM. Do I need to turn the avionics on? Because it should be right here, right? Or
This tells you how fast the engine is
the
spinning
screens
in
aren't
hundreds of
loaded.
revolutions per minute.
The
Next,
screens
look
are
at the
supposed to be
current
on
speed
right
the
now.
airspeed indicator.
They are on.
Left on your PFD screen.
Look at the airspeed indicator. It should be right here.
It measures the speed in knots. To check your altitude, look to the altimeter. It's on the right on your PFD screen.
Look at the altimeter right there.
Not all aircraft have integrated screens with all this information. A lot of them rely on analog instruments. You can find the analog versions of the airspeed indicator and the altimeter just above the throttle.
Yep, I see him. Thank you. I waited half an hour for this.
The analog altimeter has 3 hands similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. The short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals. And the long, thin one counts 10,000-foot intervals. That's all for today. Next time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
I waited half an hour for that. I didn't even get to fly. Look at me, I look so smug. Okay, so I got an A in that training certification. So let's go to next training. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay. In this tutorial, you'll learn the basics of altitude or attitude management. Attitude refers to the aircraft's nose position relative to the horizon, be it through pitch or roll. Okay, let's start training and hope it doesn't take another half hour to load. Hey! Okay.
To help demonstrate pitch, I've drawn 3 lines on the windshield. Notice how the middle line matches the horizon while we're flying level? This is the cruise attitude.
Hold on a second. I need to look at the settings. The Xbox controller's joystick is way too sensitive. I want to do it like this. And that. Okay. Save and back. Okay, let me try it again. Resume. Okay, it's a little better. Okay, what are we doing?
The lower dotted line is the climb attitude, and the upper one is the descent attitude. Let's dig deeper into what that means.
Pull back gently on the yoke. Okay. About right there.
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude,
Yep.
but we're losing airspeed, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
Yeah.
That's good. Keep
Okay.
working on it, you'll get better.
Keep working on it, you'll get better.
Now,
What?
let's level back out. Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable. All right. That's good. That's okay. Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing while our speed is picking up. Great. That's good. Keep working on it, you'll get better. Okay, bring us back to level flight. Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable. Nice.
Nice.
That's good. That's okay. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
Try to make small adjustments. I'm trying. This controller setup is not great. Okay. Okay, training complete. How'd I do? Apparently I could do better. I got a B? What are you talking about? Retry. Got a B. Flying a Cessna 172. I can do that in my sleep. Okay, let's try it again.
Pull back gently on the yoke until the climb attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude.
Okay. Oh yeah, this is much better. Much better. Right there. Right there. Come on. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, I'm losing it. Come on. Come on. On the horizon. There we go. I got this. Come on. Come on. What do you mean? It just registered it?
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude. But
I
we're
gotta
losing
keep
airspeed,
pulling back.
proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb. That's good.
Okay.
Keep working on it. You'll get better.
Keep working on it.
Now, let's level back out.
All right, level out.
Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable. That's good. That's okay. Push gently on the
Pissing
yoke
me
until the
off.
descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then maintain that attitude. As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing while our speed is picking up. Great. That's good. Keep working on it. You'll get better.
Bitch.
Okay, bring us back to level flight. Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable.
That's called slew modes. Yeah.
That's good. That's okay. Try to make only small adjustments to your pitch to avoid overcorrection.
I'll show you overcorrection. Another B. Pitch up to climb 59%. For some reason, it didn't register the pitch up. So I'm gonna try it again. One more time. If I get a B in this one, maybe I shouldn't be a pilot. If I can't climb to pitch attitude and level off, then something's wrong with me. All right, here we go. There. It liked that one.
Excellent.
Excellent.
That's good. Keep working on it. You'll get better.
What? You said it was excellent.
Now, let's level back out.
All right, level back out. Boom.
Our speed is increasing and our altitude is stable.
So I can't keep the stick in one place because it changes depending on airspeed.
That's okay. Push gently on the yoke until the descent attitude line matches the horizon. Then
Okay.
maintain that attitude.
Push. There.
As expected, with a nose-down attitude, our altitude is decreasing while our speed is picking up. Great.
Great.
That's good.
That's good.
Keep working on it. You'll get better. Okay.
She gave me
bring
an
us back to
excellent
level
and
flight.
then a good or great. Okay, back to level.
Now your speed is decreasing and your altitude is stable. Nice.
Nice. She gave me a nice.
Good. That's okay. That was excellent.
That was excellent,
To maintain a
guys.
precise and stable attitude is key to performing all types of maneuvers.
She said my flying was excellent. An A. Look at that. Just barely an A. Okay. Next training. How's my Mac? We're at 38%. Okay. Okay, next one is turns. Oh, great. With rudder corrections. Oh, jeez. Okay. At least it's loading fast now.
For this lesson, we're going to use a line drawn on the windshield to indicate the cruise attitude.
Oh, okay.
I've also added another dotted line to help you bank properly for left turns. Gently move the yoke to the left until the dotted line matches up with the horizon. Then maintain that bank.
Boom. Oh, beautiful bank. Beautiful. Look at that perfection. That's good.
Watch your altitude. It wasn't constant during the turn.
It wasn't constant. How do you look at the altitude? It's so
Now,
small.
Let's see you level back out.
Okay, level out. Boom.
All right. For the next step, turning to the right, let's see how you do on your own without any markings.
Oh God, without any
You can
markings?
see a series of notches representing 10-degree increments on the attitude indicator part of your PFD. As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees. Start banking right until you're lined up with the second notch to the right on the attitude indicator. Then, maintain that 20-degree bank while remaining at the same altitude until I ask you to stop. Nice.
Nice.
Level us back out now.
That's how professional does it right there. Forget the on-screen cues.
Wow, great job.
Wow, great job. Opinions on the game so far? I'm having fun. Okay, what is it? I got an A on that. Look at that. All right, next training. Oh God, this is gonna be a check ride after this, and I have to remember all this crap. Power settings. Okay. Okay.
Let's talk about the throttle. If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine. In the Cessna 172, that relates directly to the RPM displayed on the tachometer on the PFD. Pull back on the throttle to reduce RPM to 1800.
1800.
Look how your speed and altitude are also decreasing. Excellent. Okay, let's throttle back up to 2,400 RPM. Your speed is increasing now. As long as you maintain the same attitude, your altitude will keep climbing as well. Nice. That was excellent.
That was excellent. Thank you, ma'am.
With piston planes like this Cessna, it's common to have power targets defined in RPM.
Whew. This is tough. Another A. Yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. The whole loading process sucked, but I'm having fun. Okay, this one is the maneuver test. Let's review what you've learned in previous lessons. So, you'll be asked to maintain different attitudes, combine climbs, level flights, descents, and turns, and manage power settings. All right, let's do it. Oh God. with
The
no
art of
guides this
maneuvering
time.
a plane through the air isn't a mystery to you anymore. Now it's time to test the skills you've learned. As you can see, we're cruising at 6,000 feet on a north heading of 360 degrees. Start by descending to 5,500 feet while maintaining a northerly heading.
5,500. Okay.
While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
So I'm currently descending down to 5,500. It is so touchy with the Xbox controller. I might need to invest in a joystick or something to do it at home. Maintain a northerly heading. 60 more
While
feet.
descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed. That's good.
Okay, I got 20 more feet.
Now, climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading.
Climb to 6,000
On the Cessna 172,
and turn to a south
you need
heading.
full power to climb effectively.
Okay. Let's turn to a south heading. I'll turn right. To a south heading while climbing to 6,000 feet. So we got 400 feet to go. And I'm making my 20-degree bank. There's 5,600. We'll keep the climb going. We're turning through 060, going to a 180 heading. Maintaining about 2.5 degrees pitch up. Airspeed's good, power's at full. 5,750. 90 degrees to go. Keep it going. Airspeed is still good. Oh, I'm going to bring the nose up a little bit more. Okay, we're approaching round out. And we've got 150 feet to go. I'm going to start leveling the turn. Oh, I got a little bit more turn to go. And about 100 feet to go to climb. Bring the power back out. There's 180 in the heading. 100 feet to go. Keep the climb going. 50 feet. Oh, I need to come right a little bit.
Nice.
There. All right, leveling out.
All right, next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees, stay at 6,000 feet, and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots.
80 knots in the airspeed. So maintain 6,000 on a heading 180 and airspeed down to 80 knots. So I'm going to pull the power out a little bit while maintaining my pitch attitude, or rather,
Go ahead and reduce your speed.
okay, I'm doing it. Reducing the speed, pulling back slightly on the stick. And the slower you get, the more you have to start pulling back, which is real in the real plane too. Oh, I just lost 120 feet. I got to climb back up. All right, there's 80 knots. Maintain 6,000, which I did not do. All right, so I'm going to put some more power in and climb back up to 6,000 feet. Bring the power out a little more. No, I'll add some more power. I went down quite a bit. Okay, there's 6,000.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's okay. I didn't do very good
Review
on this
straight
one.
and level flight to better manage your speed and altitude. You did well, but you can do better.
Yeah, you can do well, you can do better. I most certainly can do better. Okay. Yeah, that was a solid B. Let's do it again. I'm pretty confident that I can fix that. Down to 5,500, maintaining north heading. Okay, 300 to go. 200 to go. Maintaining my scan. Airspeed's good. We're on north heading. And 100 to go.
If your speed is in the yellow section of the airspeed indicator,
And there's
it
good.
means you are overspeeding. While descending, reduce throttle to avoid overspeed.
Yeah, I'm not overspeeding.
Reduce
I'm
throttle
good.
to idle and pull gently on the yoke to slow down. That's good. Now, climb to 6,000 feet and turn to a south heading.
Climb to
On
6,000
Cessna
feet.
172, you need
Maintain a
full
south
power
heading.
to climb effectively.
Okay, same as last time. 20-degree bank, 2.5 degrees pitch up, full power. Then 90 degrees to go. And rounding it out. Okay, there is about 180. We got 100 feet to go. And there's 6,000, heading 180.
Nice.
She gave me a nice for that one.
All right, next exercise. Maintain your heading of 180 degrees, stay at 6,000 feet, and adjust your airspeed to 80 knots.
Okay. Stay at 180 on the heading, stay at 6,000, airspeed to 80 knots. So I'm going to bring the power back and keep the pitch up, or I'm going to descend. Oh, there's 80 knots. Add power back in.
All right.
There. That was much better.
That was excellent.
That was excellent, she says. Ooh. Hey! See, I'm a real pilot, guys. So okay, that's done. What's the next one? Taxiing. Oh, we get to try taxiing the aircraft now. Okay, brake is released. Throttle up.
Now, gently increase throttle to get the aircraft moving.
Okay, there we go. Now we're moving. I'll pull the throttle back a little bit. Here we go.
See the crossing in front of us. Stop before it, as if traffic was coming off the runway.
Oh, Costa Rica. Oh, hello.
All right, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 next. It's at the far end of the airport, near the head of runway 21.
All right, holding point Alpha 1. Boom.
You've mastered that lesson.
I've mastered that lesson. Ugh. All right, I got an A for taxiing, even though that was like the worst taxiing I've ever done in my life. What's the next training? Takeoff. Oh, I forgot you actually have to take these things into the air.
There's an old saying I like, a mile of road will take you a mile. A mile of runway will take you anywhere. Taking off isn't hard, but there are a few key points to remember. First, we always take off into the wind, which won't be an issue on a calm day like today. Second,
You're a little too close to the whole
enter
short
runway.
line.
We always make sure it's clear.
Okay, here is our first official takeoff in Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Go full throttle.
Full throttle, here we go.
Use your rudder to stay on the center line.
Man,
And
more
keep
right
pushing
rudder.
power until you reach 55 knots.
55 knots. There's 55.
Good.
Rotate.
Now, gently pull back on the yoke,
A little off center line, but that's fine.
and we're airborne.
Whee!
That was a nice takeoff.
That was a nice takeoff. Thank you. Okay, so takeoff is perfect. Now we're going to do a landing. This one I'm most nervous about. Focused on the yoke. There will be no need to actuate your throttles or flaps on this one. Okay, so we're just going to land using our yoke. That's it. That's a good way to do it, to show people how to land, like what your muscle memory is for landing first before manipulating power
For
and
this
flaps.
landing exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only. We're close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle.
Oops.
Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast.
Don't flare too hard. Okay.
Keep your airspeed at 65 knots.
65
When you're
knots.
10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare. To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow your descent for a softer landing, but without ever leveling off or climbing. The main landing gear will touch down before the nose wheel does.
I'm a little to the right. I gotta fix that. And it's cool that we have that little flight path indicator. What's it called? FPV? Yeah, flight path indicator. So that little green circle shows me where we're gonna be. So I need to line that up on the runway. Just like this.
500.
Ooh, he's got a 500 call out in a Cessna.
We're coming up on flare height. Resist the temptation to pull back. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose
Ooh.
just above it.
There it goes. I just landed. That was awesome.
Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line.
Am I braking? Is it working? Oh, stay on the center line. Stay on center line.
Well done, but there's room for improvement. Keep in mind that approaching the runway at the right speed is key to a good landing.
Okay. That was interesting. She said there's room for improvement, so I may not get an A for this one. I was not lined up on center line very well. And my braking sucked. If I hold the brakes, they just lock up. I don't have any way to fix that. How do I brake without locking them up? Alright, start. Okay, let me make sure we're lined up this
landing
time.
Exercise, I want you to focus on the yoke only.
Oh, there we
We're
go.
close enough to the runway to land safely without adding any throttle. Maintain a speed of around 65 knots. Pitch down if you're going too slow. Pitch up if you're too fast.
This is a much better approach. There, I'm aligned with the runway. Airspeed is spot on.
500.
We're coming up on flare height. Resist the temptation to pull back. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Oh, that was
Nice.
beautiful.
Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line.
Oh,
Well done. But
oh,
there's room for improvement.
room for improvement. That was pretty damn good.
Mind that approaching the runway at the right speed is key to a good landing.
I did lose center line a couple times.
Runway, it's time to flare. To flare means to raise the nose of the aircraft to slow
100.
to pull back. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it. Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line. That was excellent.
That was excellent, she says. There we go. Okay. My flare was not that great. Oh, I just made the A. Just made it. I'm okay with that. I'm cool with it. Okay. This next one's probably going to be a full approach. Throttle management. Okay.
You can
Oh,
make small
interesting.
corrections with the yoke to stay aligned with the runway.
Oh, shit, I still gotta
This
fly it.
action on the throttle is key for remaining on the correct glide path. If you find yourself too high, reduce your power. If you're too low, increase it. Remember though, always make soft corrections. You don't want to overcompensate. Now you can use the elevator to land.
Whoa! She said, now you can use the elevator to land, and then it released the control, and I had my control full back. Full aft. Okay, so we're looking pretty good. We might be a little low, so I'm going to add some power to it.
Reduce throttle to idle. Now, focus on the end of the runway and pull back slightly on the
Oh,
yoke
that was a
between the nose
beautiful
just above it.
landing.
Nice. Now, apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
Was that good?
That was excellent.
That was excellent. Boom! It's been so long I forgot what the X, Y, G bugs are on the speed tape. Yeah, G is glide, X is best angle of climb, Y is best rate of climb. Okay, cool. Next training. Now, is this one about use of flaps and all that stuff? What goes up must come down. Manage speed and glide path on final. Flare the aircraft. Wait, so it's the same thing? Okay, maintain 65 knots. I think I'm going to have to add some power to it. So let's do that now. Are you training to become a pilot? Yes, I am. Okay, I'm going to reduce the power a little bit. Oh, a little slow, but that's okay. Alright, power is coming to idle.
Reduce throttle to idle.
And then
Now,
coming in with a
focus on the
flare.
end of the runway and pull back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Oh, my god, what the hell happened there?
Nice. Now, apply the brakes progressively to slow us down.
She said
and bring the
nice.
plane to a stop. Use rudder pedals to stay on the center line. That was excellent.
That was excellent? Are you kidding me? I almost killed myself. I swear I hit the prop. I got an A for that? Well, I got an A. Okay, next training. I think this will be my last one. It's getting late and I need to eat something. So we'll do this last one. We're in the downwind leg, okay. Oh, there's the airport.
Standard traffic pattern altitude of 6,000 feet. Flaps.
10 degrees of
All
flaps
while
coming down.
maintaining current speed.
Maintaining 80. Okay. Coming up on the base leg. Oh, it looks like it's a little bit further over. About here?
Try to keep our speed around 75 knots.
75 knots.
Turn
Okay.
left onto final.
Turn left onto final.
Keep an eye on the runway as we get ready for our final turn.
There it is. Shoot.
Keep a stabilized approach with 65 knots airspeed and prepare for landing.
Oh, shoot. My airspeed went away from me.
Use throttle and flaps as required to adjust the glide slope.
Okay, there's 75. I'm quite low, but I have a lot of altitude, speed to drop. Okay, there's 65. Let's line up for the runway.
500.
I've only got 10 degrees of flaps. Is that what she wants? I'm fast and I'm high. And I'm not lined up. Power's coming to idle. There it is.
Apply the brakes and stop the plane.
How'd I do?
was all right. A little more practice will
That
help
was
your
all
accuracy,
right.
though.
She didn't like that one. That was all right. A C, because I didn't do a left base at all. Okay, I'm going to end the stream here. I'm going to take a break, and we'll come back and redo this lesson. Yep. I hope you guys have a good night, and yeah, we'll see you later. And if you do have more questions, feel free to message me on Instagram.